Okay, we are here for a general reading. We're going to get past, present, future, your mental environment, your external environment, advice, and likely outcome. I'm really happy today, just because. Alright, so we have your past. If your past and your resonate, if your past and your present cards resonate with you and maybe your situation, then you could tell this reading is for you. If it's not, if it doesn't resonate, then you can wait for tomorrow. I try to post these every single day. That one just fell down. Woo, that was like hard to find. Interesting. Okay. And then, or you could check out some of my previous videos. Always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And what I have are intuitive ideas and advice, but there's no pressure to take any advice, and always consult an expert when needed. Your cards are flying. Okay. Particularly your present card and your mental environment card. Not only did they fly out and fall to the side of my car, I had to look for them, and then they both came backwards. Not like reverse, but just straight backwards. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Either I'll find out within the reading or not. Now let's get your external environment. Very quiet. Normally I start getting ideas, examples, and I just can't help but to get started on reading them. But right now there's a lot of very silent energy. I'm very curious to find out why. Part of it is because it's strategy. Part of it's because it's a surprise, which is very exciting. Things are definitely changing for you. Definitely changing a lot. And I feel like because you are undergoing some kind of a change, that's part of why things are quiet. There's a huge shift. There's already a massive energy shift that's going on. It's taking up a lot of energy, which is, it's a good thing. It's very renowned. I don't know, just it's a very grand, giant thing that's kind of going on behind the scenes here. Okay. Okay. Just getting one last card for your outcome. Beautiful. Alright, let's get started. We have your past, which is the strength in reverse. What I'm getting is that you did not feel strong. I'm not getting that you felt weak. It's just that you didn't feel strong. Oh, I'm such a messy eater. Pardon me. Didn't know what to do. Struggled with self-esteem, self-confidence, self-courage. They're telling me there's one more. Look within. Guilt. You suffered with guilt. They're like, they know what you mean. Okay. Of course you do. It's you. Okay. So now that was your past. With your presence, you have the 6 of Cups. This one wasn't easy to get to, but it's here. It's here, and you're feeling it. It could be your inner self, your inner child self, the experiences around you. You're reacting to them differently, in a more positive and a playful way. Your future. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups in reverse for your future. I heard that something's going to make you upset, and it's not going to be easy to maintain your emotional composure. They're saying that you're gonna be fine, and I'm seeing these this part on her cup with these two creatures here. I don't know if you've ever seen the Never-Ending Story. All these cards want to go backwards. Interesting. The Never-Ending Story, but those two giant statues where it's like you have to be confident in yourself in order to get through them. You may continue to struggle with that self-confidence, but I do feel like there's going to be some grace for that. Just, continue to do your best. And work on your breathing, work on your emotional regulation skills. Sorry, this person that's about to change this trash can right in front of me, so if you hear any noises, it's just somebody working hard. Okay? Like I said, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be upsetting. This does not mean that you are not on track, okay? Quite what I'm trying to say is that you are still on track, even though you're going to have some challenges. For your mental environment, you have the Tower. You are beyond ready for this change, but the thing is, there's also change happening to you. It's not just, I'm working on myself, I'm working on discipline, I'm working on, those emotional regulation skills, I'm working on being kinder or communicating better, more intelligently. That's you making changes, and that's great. But there are changes happening to you, and it feels, it's stress. It's not always bad stress, but because of things changing, there's energy exchange. It's taking some of your energy, kind of like, okay, so if you're pregnant and your body is making a baby, like it's taking energy from you to help support that change in your body, and your body's never the same again, because this is talking about your mind. And because you're doing all this growth, I'm thinking of the brain right now. So when you change your brain, when you feel different emotions, for me, when I started to become happy, it was incredibly uncomfortable. It wasn't easy to experience good, positive feelings for a long time, because I literally wasn't used to it. Your brain, changing any kind of hard or soft wiring in the brain takes time. You're literally changing that physical organ, and that physical organ's going to be producing new hormones. It's going to be working on different thoughts. There's neurons and all kinds of things in there that are doing things so drastically differently, and it's going to have different repercussions. When I was used to being angry all the time, I had lots of adrenaline, I had lots of fear, lots of not even just depression, but straight up despair and misery and just bitterness. I felt bitter, you know what I mean? And that took its own toll on my body and my mind and everything, and had different consequences. And when I started to become happy, it took a lot for my body itself to change and to get accustomed to these new chemicals and sensations, like feelings that would cause different sensations. It took a while to really get accustomed to that. For your for your external environment, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So you're able to effectively create boundaries and maintain them. Congratulations. It's not easy, but that's a huge step towards a success, especially how it's going directly across from your past, which was the Strength in reverse. Having the Strength in reverse when it comes to your external environment, and exactly what I was thinking of in the beginning of the reading, where you didn't have the confidence or the ability to communicate as well with others. Maybe you let a lot of things slide. Maybe you accommodated more than was fair for yourself. And I feel like this is really changing now. They're both in reverse, but they both are like complete opposites. The good card is showing not so good, and then the quote bad card is showing actually to be a lot more positive. Like, this is just straight turnarounds. Having healthier compromises, putting yourself on the table, putting yourself in the mix, that's really good for you right now. Your advice with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Escaping ruin, pulling yourself together, learning from past hardships. Yeah, this goes really well along with this massive change that you've been undergoing. You've been doing a really, really good job of putting your own work in, like I said, to the point where things are starting to work for you, with you. Like, I had to work on becoming positive, and when I did that enough, my body just started reacting more positive, and that was like it's doing its own thing based off of what I've been doing. So what you have been doing is creating external results, such as literal body changes, brain changes, literally such as how other people are going to see you, because now their relationship with you is different. The advice of you continuing to work on this and take everything you've learned and just continue to plug away, because you are clearly doing a great job. You have 3 cards for your likely future. What came out first and together is the 3 of Pentacles and then the 3 of Cups in reverse. That also goes hand in hand with what I've been saying about your relationships changing. Immediately what came across was there's not good, healthy relationships with or around you. Now, I'm getting that you're cutting off and setting boundaries with not just like toxic people, because you don't want to blame the person, but you do want to address the actions, right? So you're addressing certain actions or certain situations. You're cutting certain situations off and having boundaries with toxic actions or situations, to the point where these people and or more people who are these people are having healthier relationships as a result. You're having healthier relationships, and new people will be coming in who are healthier. I love how I'm looking at I'm just thinking my throat was like really super dry, and then both of these have the throat chakra on them. So, something about your voice, being able to stand up and use your voice. This is going all around in a circle. I kind of stick them on my steering wheel cover. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I love it. It looks kind of funny, but it's holding all my cards and I can see everything. The fact that it's going in a circle is like really showing me right now, you have not only completed a cycle, but as this continues, your wheel is going to get better and better and better. And speaking of, the final card for your likely outcome, they wanted me to pull one more. Like, this is just like who you're gonna be, and that's gonna be the Emperor. The Emperor is very fair. He may be kind of strict, and that's totally understandable, but he's got a lot on his table. It's not just a king. This is an emperor. Someone who rules like a freaking continent. You know what I mean? And this, so basically what I'm getting is like your whole world. You are becoming in control of your world. You have really taken the reins with this one. I'm so proud of you. Like, you did such a great job. You're really making these strides and changes to the point where even the universe is saying you're an emperor. Good job. Pat on the back. I think I'm going to leave it here. I am literally so happy for you guys. I can't wait to see more. I hope you enjoyed my videos. Check back in, like, subscribe, and everything. You guys have a great night.